sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. His guys have been forced to soldier on even though they have just 2 wins at this point of the year. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His guys stuck. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that? They realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, and there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Pass rush gets home and he goes down. That is Geno Stone, a guy as tough as they come, in from his safety spot to record the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Bengals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Now, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
27-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 25. Here's second and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. Mahomes now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Ball start, offense.
Second down. Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Burrow. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Daniil Hunter getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They go play action with Mahomes. This one complete right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's the fullback, Ricard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run now on 2nd down. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 3rd and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bengals 12-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The line of scrimmage.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
No gain on the play.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Bengals.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second and 2.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sort.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Met and drops before he can get a return go. The Bengals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. First down throw for Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They motion a receiver right. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7.
Ravens 17. Bengals 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
The tight end going in motion to the left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Drive to start on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Yaya Diaby gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. Here's Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow here on second down. He'll step up and run, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Looking
8.
out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Oh, that's That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Now give on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. To throw is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the Bengals 40.
Play action here. Mahomes. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 29, here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now, Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down. Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw, Burrow. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Throwing is Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch. And this crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 40.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
17 yards.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
33-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
2nd and 11. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.